James in Portland.
Jimmy, my man, I feel like the Smackoff needs to pick me up of some shaft sugar. Woo! And I'm here, and Alvin, brother. I heard you canceled your Arena Club membership the second you found out it wasn't a swingers club. I'm still in shock that Smackoff is on your least favorite holiday, Jim, because you can't stand when adults show up to work in costume. Like when Alvin shows up with a giant A on his head and chest and claims to be the anus man. Now, I know everyone listening thinks I'm just going to talk for 5 minutes about how Alvy lays more wood than a 10-story log cabin, but I heard you needed a sports stake to win this thing, so here you go, Jim. Penn State football sucks. That's right, Mark in Hollywood. You know what they say about Penn State football? It's not about the X's and the O's. It's all about the Jerrys and the Joes in a hot, steamy shower. Mark's famous movie writer and producer in the jungle. He just left the hills of Hollywood, and he's currently on his way to Van Nuys, California, finishing up his most recent movie titled The Deloro Diaries, Volume 32, Mr. Magic Fingers. Speaking of fingers, we know Jeff in Richmond is currently licking the bacon grease off his fingers. However, I did see Jeff's fat ass hanging out with Silk Bra recently. And holy crap, Silk, live from the Sausage Fest without the buns. Nice tank top tan line. Good to see you use sunscreen like Alvy uses condoms. Your skin's so orange, it looks like you bathe in Sunny Delight and Tang. But I would love to have you as my teacher, Silk, walk into class blasting bong loads and figuring out how to spell the word bra. And speaking of bras or lack thereof, poor Amber in Portland. You know, for those of you who just saw her, and if you haven't seen her, just close your eyes and think of Ryan Fitzpatrick's chin strap. I'm just kidding, Amber. We both represent Portland to the fullest. I got a beard on my face, and you got one below your waist. Amber's the second best female caller in the jungle. The first, of course, being V in the Fee. You little bitch, V. So unlike Alvin, I'm going to pull out of here, Jim, and give a shout-out to the supposed 3 best to ever win the Smackoff. Starting with the 2 most gimmicky little bitches, Lef and Laguna. Way to lose 20 years of street cred in the jungle by pretending to eat dog crap? Paul's dog thought that was lame. Then the other gimmicky little bitch chose to dress up in a cow costume as a fat ass and steal the title last year. That, of course, being Mark in Boston, Detroit. Mark, it looks like you've lost some weight and have some weird, sparse gray beard on your face. Kind of looks like my grandpa's pubes after he tears off his tighty-whities. And that leaves us with the GOAT, the BIC. Now, everyone thinks BIC stands for Brad and Corona. It actually stands for Brad is circumcised. Brad's favorite sport just happens to be men's EuroLeague basketball, and his favorite mascot is the University of San Luis Obispo Anteater. Save yourself the $5,000 in the Wingman watch, Jimmy, because if Brad wins this thing again, he just wants you to show up for him on Cameo wearing your turtleneck holding a pair of scissors. Now, Brad may have 6 titles, but he does not have these 3 things in the jungle, Jim. Come on! $5,000, baby.
Oh, man. Dude, only one thing, James. First of all, I can't believe you did it. I can't believe you got through your phone call, much less made a really good phone call. But correct me if I'm wrong. Did he say San Luis Obispo was the Anteaters? UC Irvine's the Anteaters. So one point of clarification. BIC stands not for Brad in Corona, but Brad isn't circumcised or is? Is. James, honestly, if I'm being real, I did not think you had it in you. I did not think that you would finish your call today. Come on! But you did.